What habits should someone build in their late teens or early 20s?
What habits? Get up before everybody else and stay up later than everybody else, but don't waste time on the computer. Sound fiscal decisions, delayed gratification is huge. Kids like to live like they're millionaires, and that explains why they're broke when they're 50. I think young people, if I go back to the thought of delayed gratification, if they'll go to college or trade school, instead of just going on vacation all the time and goofing around with their friends, they can start to get some direction for life. A lot of times kids go to college, they don't know what they want to do. That's fine. I didn't. I had ideas, but I wasn't sure. Sometimes college is just the place to find out what you really want to do. So repeat the question again, since I've.
So what do you feel like? So what do you feel like the necessary habits? And I'm kind of digressing more, but what do you feel like are necessary habits for people that are in their late teens or early 20s?
Structure to their life. I think there needs to be relationship structure in the thought that young people need to feel like I should only be in relationships with people who make me better. And I'm not saying don't befriend somebody who's of lesser moral character, because if you're trying to help them out, that's fine. That's being a mentor to them. But you need to structure your life with good people that are going to really add something to your life. You need to have delayed gratification. You need to have goals. You need to have a mentor that's going to help give you some direction, answer some questions. You need to be able to tell yourself no. You need to be able to spend less money than you make. You need to be able to be held accountable without getting a bad attitude. It's like when a kid goes and gets a job at Wendy's or Subway or Taco Bell. You know, maybe they can mouth off to mom or dad and get away with it. You mouth off to your boss at Wendy's and you're going to get fired, which a lot of times is the best thing that can happen to them.
Yeah.
Because it teaches them accountability.
Yeah. You learn a lot from it.
You do.
Yeah.
You learn a lot from them.
And it's funny you brought up attitude, because that's kind of the next point I wanted to hit on. So after so many years of having different career changes, how have you been able to stay humble after decades of leadership?
I don't think I've ever really felt very highly of myself in the sense of that I'm better than anybody else. I don't. And being a pastor, from church, I've told people, being a pastor is one of the most powerless positions that a person can hold. Because no matter what you tell people, the Bible says this, Dave Ramsey says that, this psychologist says that, Jordan Peterson says, do it this way. No matter what the pastor says, do it this way. No matter what people tell you, ultimately it's your decision to listen or not. And so it's humbling, because you can only change people's lives if they want to be changed. If they don't want to change, you can't help them. Stop wasting your time.